What is God's will? God's will was and is creation. Being made in the image of God, we have the power to form a spiritual heaven and earth, which we have all done. But this creation was not God's will, as it was not made according to God's instruction. It was not formed in the light of truth, but in the darkness of naivete. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness. Isaiah 5:20. We have all called evil good, putting darkness for light by mistaking lies for truth, causing us to make wrong decisions throughout our life, which brought woe, meaning misery. We have pushed the destructive energy of painful emotions down into the darkness of the subconscious mind. It is time to bring that which is in darkness into the light, through which we form a new creation, made in accordance with God's instruction. This is God's will. While we are on this subject, let's talk about this God-willing expression we hear so often from those of religion. Is this not saying that whatever happens, whatever the outcome, good or evil, that is desirable or undesirable, pleasant or unpleasant, joy or sorrow, is God's will? What if what happens falls under the latter? Are we not calling God, who is good, evil? According to the prophet Isaiah, the misery we bring into our life is the consequence of us calling evil good, mistaking lies for truth. According to the prophet Jeremiah, our word, the sum of our false religious and personal beliefs, is our burden. When we say God willing, we place the burden on God. If the outcome is one of pain and sorrow, it's God's fault, not ours. This is a perversion of God's word, which teaches us that the burden is ours. And when this people, or the prophet, or a priest shall ask thee, saying, What is the burden of the Lord? Thou shalt say unto them, What burden? I will even forsake you, saith the Lord. And as for the prophet, and the priest, and the people that shall say, The burden of the Lord, I will even punish that man and his house. And the burden of the Lord shall ye mention no more, for every man's word shall be his burden. For you have perverted the words of the living God, of the Lord of hosts our God. Jeremiah 23, verses 33 through 36. We are responsible for what we bring to our life. As God's word formed heaven and earth, which was good, our word formed a heaven and earth that was not so good. But we have the power to bring joy and peace to our life through a new creation. This is God's will. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Revelation 21, verses 1 and 4. Our reward for performing the spiritual, mental, and emotional works that result in the creation of a new heaven and a new earth, symbolizing a new mind and a new heart. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions made pure. This is God's will for us.